Well, hello, and welcome to Bow In. I'm your instructor, Master Lerma, the founder of American Budo Kwan. And today, we're going to look at the staff form, or as it's known, the bow. Let's take a look at the opening movement. The attention position, just as an open hand forms. The crossing guard, also an open hand forms. Squatting down, knees bent, ready for mobility. The set position. Rising up, striking, pulling back, striking, stepping out, tip parry, rotary low, unwinding to a side poke and a side poke. Let's take a look at this from the side. Hi. Sup. 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 Now let's continue. Let's go up the middle. Hi. Sup. 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 Hey. 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 Hi. Sup. Now from the side. Hi. Sup. 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 Hey. 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 Sup. Now, after the poke, coming back down the eye. From the opposite direction, poking, pulling the staff as I cross step, rotating the staff with my core over my spine, and finishing with a middle circle block. Now let's take a look at some of the basic applications. First, the crossing guard, parrying, slapping away a technique, or as a shield. As the technique comes down towards my head, I block it back up. As a rising technique, like an uppercut comes up toward my chin, I smash it back down. From the front, this technique, I'm deflecting a technique away, or deflecting it to the inside so I can continue on and reverse the energy, or yield to the energy, throwing. Now let's take a look at some of the weapons techniques. The set position, guarding the body, just like attention. From this position, the first thing I'm doing is hooking down with this end of the bow as this end is striking. Hooking down, striking. Pulling back, avoiding a strike, and then thrusting. And on this poke, as you thrust, you're going to twist into the flesh at the end of the poke. Twisting motion. Moving on, blocking. Now let's take a look at this leg. As I bring this staff down to guard my groin, this shin also is coming up. I will sometimes curl the foot as a hooking motion or to put it in position for a stomping motion. Striking, pulling, striking. Now we sidestep open for a tip parry, parrying this away. Notice there's always two ends to the staff. This motion is here as this motion is here, the yin and yang of the staff. Now, here's the yin, there's the yang for your rotary low block. Unwinding, as I'm thrusting on this side, my arm is protected by the staff from an incoming strike. Again, I thrust on this side. As I'm offensively striking here, I'm defending with the staff here, also lodging the staff against my arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 and 8 are pretty straightforward, as are 9 and 10. Same, 11, 12, blocking, blocking, striking, striking. Now I'm going to step in with my hip to get more force from the staff. So as opposed to just using my arm and core, I'm whipping off my hip on this technique. Then we have a low circle block. The low circle block, once again, uses both sides of the staff. This could be a foot sweep as I bring my staff down and sweep my opponent's foot. Or it could be a block as I bring my staff down, blocking, in some cases guiding a weapon and controlling the weapon. Blocking, this, now hooking to come back down into a nice horse stance. Pulling back, getting my distance, they might be trying to strike my leg, and then I thrust. Stepping away to gain distance from this adversary as I engage the encroaching adversary behind me. Blocking over my head, clearing with the staff, and then coming through with a strike. Blocking with the bottom tip of the staff. Shielding myself all the way around as I turn, stepping back for the middle circle block. And the middle circle block is either engaging a weapon, rolling it and flicking it away, or perhaps somebody's grabbed your weapon and you're using that circle block to create a bent arm wrist lock or an outward wrist lock to an escape. Now let's take a look at the staff form in entirety. Hi! Set! And this has been your demonstration of staff form. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you put it to work. It'll definitely put you to work. Learn your basics first. Also use your Budo bag drills that will strengthen your grip and control and command of a weapon. Practice the staff as a weapon, not a toy. Always make sure you have a clear area around you. Treat any weapon with respect, because a weapon is just as likely to hurt you or somebody else as your adversary if you're not well trained, familiar, and responsible with the weapon. Until next time, thank you for joining me on Bow In. Remember the things in your power: eat well, train well, rest well, and be strong.